welcome to WilderWords, a blog about learning English. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and I'm going to be doing them much more regularly now. I'm glad to see you again. Today, I'm going to talk about idioms in English that are often used in business. Idioms are expressions that don't exactly mean what the words add them up to mean. For example, in French you can say, "Gardez la tête froide." It doesn't mean stick your head in the refrigerator. It means stay calm, relax. In English we say, keep your cool or keep a cool head. Now in business English, there are a lot of idioms that have to do with sports. Jockey for position. Now, jockey is the same word in English as it is in French, the person who rides a horse in a horse race. So imagine two jockeys or different jockeys trying to move side to side, trying to find out a way to get past the other horses. That's jockeying for position. In an office, we often see people jockeying for position as they try to gain more importance, get a promotion, get their own project running. In French, you could say manœuvrer pour obtenir. Neck and neck. Now, if two people or two things are neck and neck, it means they're even. Imagine that horse race with two horses right at the end. They're side by side. Their long necks are right next to each other. So if two competing companies have equal market share, then they're neck and neck. Two people trying to get the same promotion, both of them are equally qualified and are being equally considered, they're neck and neck. We don't know who's gonna get the job. It's not certain yet. Dropped the ball. Another sports metaphor. In every sport, except for soccer, foot if you're in France, the idea is to hang on to the ball, to catch the ball, to keep the ball, to use your hands and have the ball. So if you drop the ball, you've made a mistake. You've made an error, or you've failed, or you haven't accomplished what you were supposed to. Dropping the ball is a very bad thing. On the other hand, batting 1,000 means you're perfect. Batting 1,000 comes from baseball, where a batter, a hitter, they're judged by the percentage of how many hits they get. So if you went to the plate 4 times and you got 4 hits, 4 over 4 is 1.000, which is called batting 1,000. You were perfect. Now, going to bat for someone is kind of also from baseball, and it means supporting someone. If you're in a meeting and you've proposed an idea, there's a lot of negative comments, but someone stands up and says, well, wait a minute, I think it's a good idea, I think it could work, I support this. That person has gone to bat for you. And it's very important to keep an eye on the people to know who in your company will go to bat for you, will give you some support. Off and running. Now this comes from a foot race. Obviously, the starting pistol goes bang and everybody jumps out of the starting blocks and starts running. So if we're off and running, the company has started, the project has started, the event has started, we're off and running and we're in it, we're going. Out in left field, one of my favorites. Out in left field refers to someone who is not exactly with it. Someone whose idea maybe doesn't make sense or is not really comprehensible at the moment. Someone who doesn't quite understand. They're kind of out in left field at the moment. In Quebec, we have a terrific expression for it. Est-ce qu'ils sont dans les patates? They're in the potatoes, but it's the same idea. If you're out in left field, you're really not in good consideration. Now, putting your foot in it. If you put your foot in it, It literally means that you've made a faux pas. You've made an error, you've made a mistake, you insulted the boss accidentally, you did something that was really not good. In French you can say, "s'est mis le doigt dans l'œil," made a faux pas, but you've put your foot in it in English. Now, something that's very expensive costs an arm and a leg. In French, coûter les yeux de la tête, but in English, it costs an arm and a leg. It's very, very expensive. Now, if things go badly for you at work, you could find yourself stuck between a rock and a hard place. What this means is that your options are very bad. You really don't have any way to get out of the situation, or you don't really see a way to get out of the situation. You're going to have to be very creative, because sort of think of a rock and a wall. You can't go one way, you can't go the other way, so you're caught between a rock and a hard place, or stuck between a rock and a hard place. The last one we're going to talk about is putting in your 2 cents. Whether it's a meeting, a discussion, a conversation, where people are giving their opinions, you want to voice your opinion, so you're going to put in your 2 cents. Make your point, make your suggestion or your contribution. It's your 2 cents. In French, mets ton grain de sel. And that's my 2 cents for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Mike Wilder. I look forward to seeing you again. Have a great day.